Greetings, Rajee Narinesingh here. Happy Easter, everyone. Now, I know some of you all are giving me the side eye. You're like, what is she doing wishing me a happy Easter? Well, the reason why I'm saying it is unfortunately there are people out there in the world that look at someone like me, a transsexual, as someone that's lost, confused, not religious, not spiritual, and certainly not connected to God. Some of us may be all of that, but not all of us, people. I mean, come on, it's an individual thing. Well, like with many groups, people take the negative stigmas and stereotypes and they judge the whole group that way. But it's individual. Let me speak for myself. Miss Rajee Narinesingh, I am spiritual. Not so much religious, but definitely spiritual. And I believe in God. I believe in a divine God life energy force that is the glue to all of existence. I mean, how could I not? I open my eyes and I look around and I'm like, this is phenomenal. We are all living, thinking, breathing beings, like almost 8 billion of us here on the planet living our lives, all of us living our lives. All of this is going on. Right now, I'm doing this video for you all, and the earth is spinning while I'm doing the video, and there's a moon and a sun, and all of this is happening on planet Earth. Oh, calm down, Rajee. I'm sorry. I just can't help to get so excited about it because really, this is just so phenomenal. I mean, we have gone from the caves to the computer age. And the earth is like a grain of sand when they're saying that there's so many infinite amounts of universes. I mean, science is discovering that we can't even count the number of universes that exist. And all of this is happening on planet Earth. Okay, no matter who you are, where you're from, what you embrace, you have to be able to at least admit and say, when you open your eyes and look around and see all of these phenomenal things happening, that there's a divine God life energy force behind all of this. Okay, if you can't do that, you have to at least be able to agree with me that this is all like phenomenal. Like, this is all just a miracle. I mean, to go from like almost nothing to where we are, and even in the last 100 years, we have evolved leaps and bounds as human beings. I mean, it's just phenomenal. So, okay, I grew up in a home with a father that was Hindu and a mom that is Christian. Now, on Sundays, my sister and I, we would go to church with my mom, and then we do pujas with my dad. Pujas being prayers, Hindu prayers with my dad. From my parents, I think my sister and I both got that you don't have to follow a particular religion, but we did get the message that there is a God. There's a divine higher power. And that's something about my growing up years that I truly do appreciate, that I got from my family unit. Because we could sit here and complain about, oh my God, my mom was this way, my dad was this way, why did I have to go through this and this and that and the other, and oh, the kids were this way to me. I mean, you could think about the things to complain about, but I'm sure each and every one of us can find the different things that are blessings that we can get from the years that we were growing up in our family unit. And for me, that is definitely one of them. I feel it was a good spiritual foundation for me to continue on my spiritual journey. So in my early 20s, I joined the Buddhist religion, and I practiced Buddhism for a few years. And then I kind of drifted away from that. And then I started just to like take in information from the different spiritual gurus, like Deepak Chopra and Louise L. Hay and Gary Zukav and Esther Hicks Abraham and Marianne Williamson. And I mean, there's just so many. But yeah, so I would look at their different videos, and read some of their information, and just that helped me to grow. Now I know I said I wasn't religious, but I do belong to a church. It's called the Center of Spiritual Living here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, USA, and I love my center because it's such a melting pot of people, people from all walks of life, different races and cultures and religions, all sorts of ages, and a big LGBTQ population in our congregation, heterosexual people, rich people, poor people. I mean, just all types of people, and I love that. Now, our church is a religious science church, and what religious science is basically the study of universal laws and how one can apply them to their lives to manifest the life that they truly desire. Universal laws like the law of attraction and the law of giving and receiving. Now, the core belief that we have is that each and every one of us are divine manifestations, individualized manifestations of the divine God life energy force. And because of that, we are connected, we can live the lives that we desire, and we are able to manifest and create. The Almighty Creator gave us all the ability to create. Hence, going from caves to the computer age. So, I love it there. I've taken some classes. A lot of the teachings resonate with me. I've been there for a number of years, and I know that I continue on my journey. I mean, it's a continuum. We, as spirits living the human experience, we continue to evolve, each and every day. So I do realize that, but I do love the center, and I feel comfortable there at this point in my life or in my journey. Now, this is my take on God and religion. Welcome to the Rajee philosophy class. All right, so you know how the Muslims have Allah, the Hindus have Krishna, the Christians have Jehovah, the Buddhists have Buddha, and all the different gods. Okay, but guess what? I believe that there's one divine God life energy force. It's all the same, just different names. Well, take me for instance. Okay, so my birth name is Rajendra. No, I didn't make it up. People think I made it up. That was given to me by my parents. It's an Indian name. Most of the world, people around the world know me as Rajee. But there's some people that call me Raj. Some people say Rajee. Some people in my family call me Rajan. So all of these different names, and it's me. One person, me. At least the last time I checked, it's only me. So that's my take on, the different names for God. Whether it's Allah or Krishna or Jehovah, all one God. Okay, now, when it comes to the different religions, I look at it like different routes or paths or roads to the same place. Yeah. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's pick a place to go in the world. Hell, I'm picking Hollywood, California, because I'm Hollywood, honey. So, okay, we're all going to Hollywood, California, here in the United States of America. Most people will fly because that's pretty much, for most people, the fastest way to get there. But some people will drive. Some people might take the train. Some people might take a ship, via cruise. All the different ways, but we're all going to the same place. Get it? Now, I know it sounds simple, but sometimes the most profoundly divine things are just that simple. And as a footnote, I really feel like, if people could just embrace one another for the different ways that they connect, and have and find hope and faith, the world would be so much better. I mean, we would alleviate so much of the problems and conflicts of this world. Hey, Rajee for president. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want that stress. Honey, I don't want to have to use more Clairol, honey, because I can just see my whole head of hair being gray from the stress. But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's okay. Really and truly, it all comes down to an individualized thing. I've just given you my take on things. Hey, welcome to the religion of Rajiism. But hey, everyone has their own religion when it comes down to it. You can say all the 1 billion Catholics around the world can all say and proclaim to be Catholic because they follow the way the Catholic religion follows the doctrine of the Bible, and, they embrace that particular way of Christianity. But each and every one of those billion people have their own unique way of connecting to faith and hope. Even if they're in that Catholic church and they're saying the same prayers, it's still a uniqueness, a one-on-one. And I say that to say that no matter who you are in the world, no matter where you are, find a way to have and connect with that faith and hope so that you can live the phenomenal, dynamic life that you were meant to live. I mean, I know when I was going through my hardest of times, there were times where I felt pretty hopeless and had very little faith. But the faith was there, even a mustard seed. If you had that, baby, that can get you to the next day, that then gets you to the next day, that then gets you to the next day, that then gets you to the next day, and on and on and on. And here I am today. I know if it wasn't for my faith, I wouldn't be here today doing this video. For that matter, I wouldn't be here today doing anything because I wouldn't be here. I know that. And so finding a way to connect, whatever you want to call it, whether it's joining a religion and a doctrine, or just having your own unique, your own individual way that you do something on your own. Find that way to connect and have the hope and faith that you need to get to the next day. Let me tell you, I feel like I'm so connected to God, and I always pray that I have the most intimate relationship with the divine God life energy force. I mean, I'm going to have lunch with God tomorrow. I'm taking a bath with God tonight. I'm riding with God in my car on Wednesday. I mean, I'm sleeping with God tonight. Here, not outside of us. Here, always with us. Here, it is what we are. Oh, I know. I get a little flustered, but I just can't help it because I get so excited to think of our existence and the phenomenal way that we exist here on this planet. It's absolutely amazing. God gave me cement. And boy, from that cement came so many blessings. Now, what I mean is that my black market injections, whatever concoction was there, I mean, the media, some of the media have dubbed me cement woman. That's why I said God gave me cement. But, whatever, the sealant and the mineral oil and the mixture, Lord knows what kind of concoction went into my body. And the very thing that I thought was going to be my demise ended up turning into many wonderful blessings. Amazing! And I know each and every one of you out there have a story of amazingness. A miracle story. I know it. because we are walking miracles. Love, peace, and blessings. Happy Easter, happy Hanukkah. Oh, no, Hanukkah's. Happy Passover, happy Diwali, happy Ramadan, happy. Love you guys.